Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have episode 17 of Pack and Play. Last episode did not go so hot, but today we have some really good challenges. Now, I do want to give a shout out to John Gilroy for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a link in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, we have the NFL playoffs this week, and my Cowboys played today where we are going to destroy the Packers. But I am recording this video here on Thursday night. Hopefully, my Saturday picks that you guys are seeing right here already hit, because if this entry goes at least 3 out of 4, then I'm going to be giving away to 3 of you guys $100 in Underdog Fantasy funds. All you guys have to do is check out the link down below in the comment section, retweet that tweet, follow me over on Twitter, and comment down below on that tweet your Underdog Fantasy username. And if you guys sign up right now using code ZERK, they will double your first deposit up to $100, and you'll get a 0.5 total yard special for tonight. I believe it's Matt Stafford for Sunday Night Football. And if somehow, some way, those 2 picks for Saturday did not hit, check out my Twitter. I am sure that I'll have another giveaway for you guys. Also, just in general, check out my Twitter because it's the NFL playoffs. I'm going to be doing a lot of picks today and probably some really, really big ones as well. But I do need you guys to get down in the comment section and leave me 2 challenges to do in the next episode of Pack and Play. The 2 challenges for today, as I said, are actually really, really good. Number 1, if I manage to score 35 plus fantasy points with 1 player, which may be a little bit tough, but we'll see what we can do. We get a random 94 overall Campus Hero 2 player. Now, of course, I'm going to go off of like PPR there, so I'm not sure exactly how we're going to be able to do that. I guess quarterback would work as well, but we will just kind of see. As for the second challenge, it is to not get sacked, to not fumble, and to not throw a pick. Now, here's the thing, though. If we only manage to do one of those things, like if we throw a pick and we fumble, but we don't get sacked the entire game, then we do get 3 special packs. If I do 2 of those, I get a random 93 overall in the auction house, and if I do all 3 of them, they said get the cheapest 94. I'm gonna go with a random 94. Essentially, I just filter by newest, and it's like the first one that pops up. I think that's a little bit easier that way. Also, a little bit more fun that way. So 2 challenges where we could potentially come out of this episode, guys, with 2 94 overalls added to the team. Yeah, that could be absolutely massive. But as you guys can see, this is the offense, this is the defense. I am very excited. Last episode definitely did not go our way, not the way I wanted it to go, but let's get into this one. The NFL playoffs are starting, which means it's your final chance to check out Underdog Fantasy for the NFL season. Now, for those of you guys that are not familiar with Underdog Fantasy, it is an app that you guys can use to up to 20 times your money in one night. And with the NFL playoffs starting, this is your last chance to get in on this NFL season. You guys can go through and pick between 2 to 5 players for up to a 20 times multiplier on your entry, and you guys can use insurance where if you miss one, you still win. Now, that's not it though. Underdog also offers in-game pick'ems. You guys can get in on games when they've already started, at halftime, whenever you guys want to, and they also have NBA, college football, which of course is about to end, college basketball, UFC, so many more things to check out. No matter what time you guys are watching this video, if you sign up on Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZERK, not only will they double your first deposit up to $100, you also get a 0.5 yards or point special for you guys right now on Underdog Fantasy, a free hit. If you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so and use code ZERK. I definitely expect to see a couple of extra specials as well throughout the playoffs, and definitely for the Super Bowl. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. All right, so by the way, guys, we are 1-1 on the season right now because that last episode we took a pretty bad loss, but that is the team, and oh yeah. All right, so the 3 biggest things we have to remember: don't get sacked, don't throw a pick, and don't fumble. Fumble kind of sounds like the hardest one, to be honest, because that can be just kind of super random. But then also I have to try to get 35 plus fantasy points with 1 player. So we might end up trying to do that with Bijan, because if we're going by PPR, well then obviously we just have to get him a bunch of catches and score a couple touchdowns. So you're probably going to see a lot of Bijan here. I definitely want to try to get him going, get the run game going here versus this guy who honestly does not have that great of a team. Makes me really excited. So 2nd down and 2 here. I might let's go to Bijan in the flats, and he is not going to be open. Now he's going to be open. There we go. Bijan with the juke move. This is a lot of fantasy points. Don't fumble. Thank you. Bijan Robinson already has quite a few fantasy points here, and we're going to hand it off to him here, pick up a couple more yards. So I think we're pretty much fully committed to Bijan being the guy to get these points here. So we're going to try to run it here. Nice little gap and into the end zone. I'm pretty sure Bijan already has like, what, 50 receiving yards, maybe 3 catches, a touchdown. I mean, we've already got a lot of fantasy points going for him, as I'm going to be all over that, but I'm just too slow. We get the knockout. Okay, so he's down now to the 45. It's 2nd and 2. He might run, and actually, no, he is not going to run there. That's interesting, and I try to get a fumble. I noticed that this guy actually does like to check it down a little bit. I'm going to look out over the middle, and Ken Riley, what was that? Yeah, I don't know what exactly that was out of Ken Riley. That was weird to, say the least right there. Just a very, very weird animation as we get a hit on him. Let's go. All right, so we managed to get a hit on him as he's going to be down to the 21 again, motioning over Vernon Davis. I think he's trying to throw like a corner with like a streak combo. I think he's trying to like mess up the DB over there, so I might have to lurk a little bit and look back over the middle, and there it is. I mean, hey, Ken Riley was there. It's just a great throw, great catch. Really just a great play right there for my opponent. I mean, a great throw, great catch is what it is, you know, just not really much you can do about it, as we're going to start off this offensive drive with a throw to Justin Jefferson. Now I'm going to try to run here, just straight up run on 2nd and 5. See if we can beat him to the outside, and we do with Bijan. Get some good blocks and a good juke move there. All right, so we now have 49 rushing yards with Bijan. Couple catches, a touchdown already. This is going to put him over 50. Oh, there was a big gap there. There was a pretty big gap right there. 2nd and 8. I'm going to try to hit him out of the backfield. He is not going to be open, but look who is going to be open. Jerry Rice, wide open, had to take it. I feel like I definitely have him a bit concerned with the run game right now, and we're going to go back to it. Going to try to go back to Bijan, really get this run game going. Couple more yards there. And of course, if I want to try to score 35 plus fantasy with him, it's going to take a couple of touchdowns. So we're definitely going to need at least 1 more touchdown, if not 2, down at the 2. The pack and play MVP. I'm telling you guys, this dude just shows up week in, week out. The type of guy you want on your team, and the type of guy that Arthur Smith should have gave the ball to. Probably would still have his job. By the way, I'm saying that as somebody who had Bijan Robinson in fantasy. So yes, I definitely felt the pain there. 2nd and goal though from the 1. We're going to try to fullback dive. Bijan powers in. And by the way, let me know down below, what kind of like scoring do you guys go off for fantasy? Oh, I thought we were about to have a pick right there. Can we get a strip? No. Because in my personal fantasy league, we actually have like bonuses for people who get like over 100 like rushing yards, 100 receiving yards, whatever. We have those bonuses. I'm not going to count that towards this. But I'm just curious to hear what exactly you guys personally have. I know also some people have like bonuses for like big plays, like 40-yard catches, whatever. Luke, he's like so close to throwing a pick. I'm telling you guys, I feel like we should have an interception right now. Like, by the way that this guy is throwing the football, we've been there a couple of times. I think we're definitely going to come away with at least 1. Again, that was kind of close. Maybe not super close on that one, but a couple of them. We've been pretty close here. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Have to think he's going to try to throw one of these corners. And Luke, I just need you to drift up a little bit. I just need Luke Kuechly to play that a little bit better there. We would have had an interception. As we're about to get a sack, let's go. We got an interception. If we get another one, that of course is when we actually get a pack for it. I'm gonna jump back over the middle. That should be a pick. Ken Riley, again, like we're right there. That's like 3 times that I've told you guys I felt like we should have had a pick. And yeah, right there, I felt like we should have had a pick. Is this gonna be a run? No, it is definitely not gonna be a run here. Okay, 1st and goal. Not a QB draw because he didn't come out in 5 wide here. He just motioned out Barry. What is he going to go to? Got to look out underneath. Wow. How did he get open? I'll be honest, I don't even know how he got open there. Like, that was just cover 3 and I was playing the flats and my flat was not out there. So I really couldn't tell you what just happened there, but I can tell you we have Justin Jefferson open. We're not in field goal range though. But this guy not coming out in prevent is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. We are on the 50-yard line here, so of course we have got to try to take a deep shot if we're going to. I mean, why not? Let's just chuck it. Did we go to bounds? Yeah, we did. Illegal touching, of course. Dang it. If he declined it via touchdown, decline it. I dare you to decline it. Of course. All right, so far, guys, we only have 2 packs. We have not gotten an interception, but we do have, 2 touchdowns so far. If we get another sack, that would be another pack right there. But, the game is tied here. I feel like we could have potentially had a couple of picks. Really? A huge run to start the second half? If only Jerry didn't walk out of bounds right there before I routed him, that would have been a touchdown, and that would have been a pretty crazy ending to that first half right there, as once again, he's going to try to run it. Ooh, I thought we were going to get a fumble. I'm not going to lie, I really thought we were about to get a fumble right there. Something about that animation, I thought we were about to pop it loose from Barry Sanders, but 2nd and 13, is he going to run it again? Does he dare run the football again, or is he going to start throwing the football now? Let's see. Yep. Okay, he's going to try to throw the football. Looking out for Barry over the middle. That should be a pick. That should so be a pick. How? How? Like, are you serious? How did he just catch that ball? I'm there with my user. Again, Luke is, getting a little bit behind the meta in terms of speed, but I felt like I was right there. And I have Lurk Artist. I'm obviously going for the interception. That's crazy. Thank you, Luke Kuechly with the INT. This dude got away with so much. I don't know how we didn't have an interception before that, but that is going to be a pack right there. And also an interception for Luke Kuechly. And we have to get the ball to Bijan a little bit more. Got to try to throw to him a little bit more here too. Bijan with a stiff arm. So far, Bijan has 3 catches for 77 yards. He also has like 70 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, but we want to try to get these fantasy points. So I've got to get him the ball a little bit more. And please don't fumble. The last thing I would like to do here is fumble with him, but he does have 87 receiving yards and also 4 catches. So that alone is quite a bit of fantasy points. Juke to the outside. Do not fumble. I mean, honestly, we're kind of approaching the 35 fantasy points. If we end up getting him into the end zone, then we most certainly are going to be very, very close, as he is open here out of the flats once again. Another like 15 yards. I think that's over 100 now. And there it is. Bijan, 5 catches, 101 yards. Let's see if he plays the flats, because if he doesn't, yeah, I know exactly where I'm going, and he kind of did, but you know what? We can get another catch and get tackled somewhat. And let me try this. Let me try running a little stretch RPO here where I'm not throwing the football. Again, I'm just trying to run with Bijan, hit a little juke. We needed the first down. This guy seriously is just not stopped me from just throwing to the flats to Bijan here, so that's obviously going to be my number 1 look, and Bijan is open and into the end zone. So Bijan Robinson, 3 touchdowns, over 100 receiving yards. I think like 7 or 8 catches, close to 100 rushing yards. I'm pretty sure we got it. Also, guys, we have yet to fumble the ball. We have not been sacked. We have not thrown an interception. So right now we're looking really, really good. We are looking very, very good, as now he's going to try to go to the flats. Now watch this. This guy's about to just steal my offense right now and just keep throwing to Barry Sanders in the flats. 2nd down and 4, though. He is going to motion over Debo. I think he's going to have Debo on like a slant. I don't really think he's going to put him on something crazy. And yep, there he is underneath. I was ready for it. We get the knockout. Now, if we can manage to actually get another sack here, guys, that would be a pack. So I'd love that. Okay, I saw this last time. Remember this when he just threw out to the flats here to the left side? Probably going to be doing something similar. And he's kind of got some stuff. Ken Riley. Okay. We knocked it away, I guess. All right, in 4th down and 4, I'm going to send a little bit of a blitz at him here, try to make him do something bad, and Ken Riley, that's a turnover. A turnover on downs, that is, and as you guys can see, my opponent is about to get out of here, so that's a win and a rage quit. All right, guys, so that was an absolutely massive episode right there. Now, we did just earn 7 packs there from that episode, which, before I forget to do it, let's go ahead and get our strategy item pack, because I have been forgetting to do these sometimes to get wins. So let's get our strategy item pack real quick. But number 1, we did not throw a pick, we did not get sacked, and we also did not fumble. So we got the challenge done. We were able to get a 94 overall Campus Hero 2 player, and the other challenge, a 35 plus fantasy. I went back and I looked, and we 100% got over 35 fantasy. Number 1, we had 3 touchdowns with Bijan. We also had 91 rushing yards, and we had 7 catches for 119 receiving yards. So no matter what, I mean, as long as you guys are doing PPR format there, easily over 35 fantasy points. So with that being said, guys, first up, let's get into the Get a Gold player packs here. We'll do our special pack as well, and then we have 2 94 overalls we're going to bring to the team. So yeah, a pretty big episode, which thankfully, a pretty nice episode after that last one, right? The last episode left a sour taste in my mouth. I'll say that. I definitely did not feel good about that one, but hey, we had a nice bounce back. We're back to it. You see what happens when I don't literally fumble every other handoff because I have a punter at QB? We actually do pretty good. And Bijan Robinson, man, that card is seriously, like, he's probably, at this point, he might be the greatest. He might be the GOAT of pack and play. And we've had a lot of good players throughout the years, okay? We've had a lot of good players who've been very memorable, but I legitimately think that Bijan Robinson at this point is probably number one. Like, the Mount Rushmore of pack and play throughout all the years I've been doing this, which I've been doing pack and play for, man, a very long time, 5 years, maybe 6 years. Yeah, Bijan's got to be up there. Now, with that being said, guys, we also do have a special pack to get into. So I can select, you know, any pack in the store, essentially, that I do want to go ahead and get. We could do a Pro Max. Obviously, not going to do, like, a Canvas Hero. We could do, I guess, technically speaking, we could do a Legend as well because, you know, we've kind of just been doing whichever pack I want to. So, you know what? We'll do a Legend. So, we'll do a Legend pack here, and then we'll get into the 2 free 94 overalls Redux. Hang on. Really? 88 Tremaine Edmonds. Could have been so good. Could have been so good. And that's what they give me. All right, so let's go and quick sell those. And we're also going to quick sell these 86s right here that we've been holding on to since, you know, the Zero Chill promo is now officially over. We're going to quick sell them, get 20,000 training. Now we get 294s. All right, so here's the way we're going to do it, guys. Starting off, let's just get into the 94 overall. All right, so let's filter right now by newest, and then we are going to filter by 94 to 95 overall. And the very first card to pop up is who we're going to add to our team. Really, I mean, we could take just about anybody, would probably help the team out. I don't really need a QB. I feel like we're good there. And also running back, but anybody else? Jordan Addison. Well, 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 we will definitely take that. So Jordan Addison LTD is who we're going to pick up, guys. 94 speed, 96 excel, you know, good route running, 500K. Welcome to the team. And then as for the other player, guys, for the Campus Hero, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to filter by newest, then we're going to do 94 to 95 again, and then we are going to filter by Campus Hero 2, and whoever pops up is who we're going to go with. There's no way. There's no way that we are going to get 2 new wide receivers on the team today. Calvin Ridley and Jordan Addison. I mean, I didn't necessarily ask for it, but I'm not mad about it. I'll tell you that. 2 new wide receivers, a whole revamp. I'm just now realizing that I just bought this Calvin Ridley, and he's a 95. What a fail. What a fail. We have to go back and do it again. All right, so I messed up bad there. I cannot believe I just did that, but yeah, 95 Calvin Ridley. I don't know why. I filtered by 94 to 95. I was like, oh, Calvin Ridley, there we go. No, that is not who we're going to go with. So the first 94 Campus Heroes 2 player, let's try that again. We are going to get Marcus Peters. Okay, we could definitely use some help in the secondary. Definitely not my favorite Campus Hero 2 card, that's for sure. Especially because the speed, you know, he has 93, but is it a help? Yes. Ridley would have been better, but I guess we'll do with this. All right, so we're going to be getting rid of Jalen Thompson. We no longer need him on the team, so we're going to get our training points back right there, quick sell him. We'll take the 10,000 training. I also decided, guys, we're going to get rid of Marvin Harrison and keep Jefferson because I think Jefferson's probably going to get another card before Marvin. I also like Jefferson cards more than Marvin Harrison, even though this card's slightly better than that one. We now have Addison and Jerry out there. We don't need Marvin. That being said, though, guys, we have 48,000 training points that we now can go ahead and use. So 48,000 training. Let's start opening up some packs. We're going to do some mystery packs, probably do some playoff rerolls as well. You don't know, maybe we get kind of lucky with those, but the goal is to try to pull someone we can actually use on the team here today. That'd be nice. So we'll see if we can get kind of lucky with some of these packs here as this first Pro Playmaker pack. Yeah, not phenomenal right there, but I have been pretty lucky with some of these mystery packs that I've been opening up over on my main account, of course, and I've gotten some pretty good pulls. So hopefully we can continue on with that luck with these packs as we get 88 Kenneth. Now that's a good pull, but we have the GOATs, okay? We don't need Kenneth Walker. We got Bijan Robinson. We got the pack and play MVP as we get a Campus Hero 2 fantasy pack. Not great value, I'll tell you that. We get an 85 Denzel. Okay, I actually don't know if we could use that card or not. We get some 82s. I don't really care about these 82s. And then round 3, we get 80 overall Jeff Okuda. Now, our cornerbacks are pretty good, so we're probably not going to use them. I'll go back through and quick sell them in a bit. We're going to do like 1, maybe 2. Oh, yeah. That's what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see a gold plus, all right? So we'll just skip right over that. That didn't happen. We'll do this mystery pack right here, and then I think we're going to do some playoff rerolls. We might get kind of lucky with those. We are 100% about to do playoff rerolls. It can't be any worse than that. All right, so let's do some of these 82 plus overall playoff packs here. And let's just see if we can get lucky, man, as we start off with an 85 overall. Now, the playoff promo is going to be a couple of weeks. So, to be honest, I could hold on to playoff players because we might be able to do like some exchange sets or something. We get 82 overall Sam Williams. All right. So, you might see me do that. You might see me hang on to some of these 85s we potentially pull, 88s maybe. We'll do a couple more here. Looks like we're not going to get all that lucky, but 2 new 94s added to the team. Definitely a big help. I mean, we got a corner, we got a wide receiver, really bolstering up the team here. What a fail on the Calvin Ridley, though. What an absolute fail. We get 88 Marquise Bell. Okay, we'll take that. Although we probably won't be on the team for long, we'll throw him into the lineup just to have him here for now. Marquise Bell, I'm not going to use her on him. He gets lurk artist. He's faster than Luke, but he can't play the run, okay? He's a smaller linebacker, in case you guys are not familiar with Marquise Bell, the Cowboys. Dude is a dog. He's just a little bit small. So, as you guys can see, this is now the new defense. Ken Riley, Peters, and Charles Tillman. I mean, that's not bad. We definitely need help at safeties, though. We're falling behind a lot. We do have AKA Part 2, which is going to be coming out Monday, actually. Maybe some reveals today, the day you guys are watching the video, where it's going to be like Cruise. So, Legion of Boom, I'm expecting to see. Cam Chancellor will probably get an upgrade in there, and we could kind of work on him. Aside from that, rest of the team looking pretty good. I mean, we're getting up there. Not perfect, definitely not perfect, but we are definitely getting up there. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Make sure to check Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK. Don't miss out on that giveaway, and don't miss out on your final chance to get on Underdog with the NFL season. The playoffs have just started, but soon enough, my Cowboys win the Super Bowl, it'll be all over. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.